Welcome to another episode of the 5 Letters Podcast. You got myself, Yells, you got Bez alongside, you got Cam alongside. Let's get into it. The 5 Letters Podcast. Bez, Cam, we're back. Talk to me. How's life? How's your last couple of weeks been? Get up to anything fun? Enjoying the heat wave? Start any wildfires?
I
know you two are like, what you like to get up to.
I'm trying. If anything, I tried to put the sun out, mate. Cool the world down a bit.
The eclipse didn't do much, did it?
Oh, did you not see that?
I didn't see it.
No, me neither. I saw it get dark, so I knew it was happening, but I didn't see it.
And it did cool down for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, did it?
It felt a bit cooler.
Yeah, with the eclipse, yeah.
Okay.
Did you not see? I've not been watching X-Men 97, but I saw a clip. That Storm basically summoned the power of the sun. Like, the sun's obviously in the sky, and she was fighting or doing whatever, and you know how she does. I command thee, and she basically pulled the flipping flames from the sun to Earth, and people were like, "Storm is so cracked." I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
She pulled the flames from the sun to Earth.
Yeah.
How does it not destroy the Earth?
That's just physically impossible.
It's just an attack, you know. It's just a regular day.
It's just physically impossible.
So she cooled the sun as well in some way.
I saw there was a comment where someone was basically like, "This is just a DNA mutation, by the way." That's such a funny way to put it. Like, your DNA is just a little bit altered, and now you can command the sun, the power of the sun. But, yeah.
Do you know how fast those flames would have to be moving to get hit to here?
Literally
faster than the speed of light, by the way.
Yeah. Cracked.
They actually announced the new cast for the X-Men live action.
Yeah. They got Indy
Navarro. I can't pronounce her last name, but
as a Rogue.
Yeah.
From Session.
Damn.
She's Rogue. They have. I can't remember who else is it?
Adam Driver is
Mr. Sinister.
That's the Mr. Sinister.
He looks like Mr. Sinister as well. That's good. So I'm like, yeah. And then there's a few others.
Yeah.
I can't really remember. But yeah, did you watch any of X-Men 97?
I think I watched the first 3 episodes or 4 episodes.
Yeah, same.
You weren't feeling it?
It was
okay.
Fine with it. I was fine with it. But I haven't really seen all of the OG.
I don't think you need to. Though.
I know,
I think that was the point.
It feels like I didn't know Jean was dead or whatever.
Mm.
So I come into it, she's not there. I was like, calm.
I didn't know she was dead either, but they tell you she's dead.
I mean, they tell you, yeah.
But
it's just, I'm like, why?
No. She been gone and dead for a while, though, doesn't she? Because the
Cyclops is
the Phoenix Saga happens, right? And then you get the Dark Phoenix Saga, and she dies.
Well, I don't, bro. If I have seen that, I don't remember it.
I'm pretty sure you definitely remember the Phoenix Saga.
I remember the Phoenix Saga for sure. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember the Dark Phoenix Saga, but yeah, I feel like there's just pieces I'm missing, and then
fair enough. Go on.
And then so I saw up to when was it Mr. Sinister makes the other version of Jean, right?
Yeah.
And then that's where I stopped.
Yes.
Because I was just like, I don't know what's going on. And these are depressed all these are depressed.
It's a depressing time.
The emotions are down.
It's depressing.
I'm like, I tried to go back and start from the OG from the beginning a couple times.
Don't
it's
worry.
just,
it's good. It's definitely good.
Yeah, I remember it being good. I remember enjoying the bits and pieces that I saw when we were younger. But it'll be a slog to get through all of it.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I do remember though when I watched the first episode, they gave Cyclops an aura injection.
They did.
That's one thing I remember being like, "Yo, you were not this tough in the original cartoon, my guy. You were not this G." But fair enough.
He's never that guy.
He's that guy in the comics. If you read an X-Men comic, he's that guy. But in like the movies, he's never been that guy. And in the 90s OG cartoon, he wasn't really that guy either.
And in X-Men Evolution as well, he's not that guy either.
He tried to be that guy, but he wasn't.
He didn't have it. He didn't have it.
Yeah.
He had more. He had a bit more, I would say.
He was like cool in it, but
yeah.
I think in that he had to be levels above because he was just the oldest of the kids.
Yeah.
And it was literal kids surrounding him.
Yeah, I mean that's why he was cool in a way, but
yeah.
In the comics, he's a bad boy though. Like literally, I haven't read that much X-Men, but I've read enough to know that he's a bad boy in the comics. Like I think I saw a scene, and he was talking down to Captain America like Captain America was some bitch. And I was like, damn, Cyclops, get your shit off. and Captain America had it. It wasn't even.
he just took it.
He was like, yes, sir. But yeah, sorry. How's life? How's things been?
It's chill, man. Been not really done too much. Had to go Birmingham last week.
Damn.
For the day. Went to the offices of my customer to have like a meeting, a little sit down situation, which was interesting because I've never had to do that before, so it's the first time. I mean, I've had meetings with them over Teams, which is, yeah. But actually going to an office feels like it feels weird. It feels weird. Other than that, not really done much. The past few days the heat's been killing me. I'll just be at my desk watching something and then wake up an hour and a half later like, wait, what? I fell asleep? Okay.
Yeah, that happens. When it's hot, that happens.
It just happens. You just literally just... Whoa.
I hate it. It's terrible. I was actually watching the episodes, JoJo episodes.
Yeah.
Yesterday while lying on my bed, and then I just passed out. I was like, okay, I have to get up. And it's not even that I'm tired. Like I know I'm not tired, but then I'll just pass out.
Yeah.
This is not
just
good.
the heat just hits you.
It's not good. It's not good. But yeah, that's me.
For me, it's been pretty busy actually. I went to the Arsenal game on Wednesday, the Arsenal Como game. Arsenal drew 1-1, won on penalties. So I'm taking that as a W. Pre-season game, so doesn't really. Yeah, it's been tragic, but went to the cinema a couple times. So they had a few secret screenings. So watched a film called Ice Cream Man, which was very interesting.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Did you?
I've heard about it. It sounds weird.
It was very weird.
Yeah.
Horror.
Kind of horror, kind of comedy. It's strange, but it was interesting for sure. And then watched a film called Tony about a famous chef,
Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah, that was all right. It was all right.
I might go watch that.
It's not amazing, but it's all right. But if you know the chef, then you might find it more interesting. To be fair,
yeah, I don't know too much.
I
know who he is because he is a celeb chef, and I've heard of the movie.
Yeah.
So I was like,
oh, okay. So I did those. Played a bit of tennis again. Finally got down the court. It was so hot, so we only played for like an hour or just under an hour because it was too hot to play for. We normally do 2 hours, but that was way too much. So did that. Played a bit of badminton as well.
Oh damn! Okay.
Getting the racket sports in. Went to my girlfriend's friend's child's birthday last Saturday. So that was nice, catching up with some people and having a good time. And then on the Sunday was my sister's birthday, so we went to the Shard.
Oh damn!
I know, yeah.
Ooh la la!
My sister wanted to do it big for her birthday, so
damn, homie.
Yeah, first time I've been there. It was alright, to be fair. The food was better than I thought it would be. It was more food than I thought it would be. It was alright. Like,
Yeah, man, you're in a whole different tax bracket now.
you know, it was like £50 a head or something.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't actually, and it's like 3-course meal, £50 a head or something like that. It was.
Okay, I've done worse then.
That's what you've done way worse.
We were there.
We were there. But yeah, it was. I thought it was gonna be closer or more than your birthday if the vegan place. So I thought it was gonna be way more than that. Like, but no, it was about £50-60 a head. So, and then yeah, had some decent cocktails and it was nice. It was a nice restaurant.
Yeah.
It's called Obelix, Obelix, something like that. Yeah, that's it for me, I think. Yeah, been quite busy, and then yeah, also dying of the heat and just trying to keep cool in any way possible.
Yeah, nice. I guess for me, it's been okay. I went to the Jazz Cafe Festival, saw Ari Lennox. Didn't manage to see Smino because for some inexplicable reason they put them on at the same time on 2 different stages. And so yeah, so that was good. That was a good day though. Like in the park, like it was so dusty and sandy, like in the park for some reason. So came back just sand and dust all over, like skin and everything. Like my shoes are turned a different color. Like it was that type of time, and need to like bang them and get like all the sand out. But it was a really, really good day. Ari Lennox was really good. A lot of the other artists and DJs that we saw as well were really good. Had a lot to drink, as you do. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Other than that, I went to cinema to watch the new Spider-Man movie as well. You guys, I told you it had something to do with X-Men. I was barking at the wrong tree, but I did tell you both. I was like, oh, it's got something to do with X-Men, because you lot spoiled it.
We didn't say
anything.
You lot said enough to what I knew that was going to have something to do with X-Men. And then I was barking at the wrong tree. Last time.
I don't think we did.
We mentioned the mutating, and then then you was like, we were talking about Spider-Man mutating, not even X-Men mutants.
There you go then. That's enough, dude. Don't mention mutants.
Oh my god.
Or mutations.
It wasn't anything to do with X-Men. It was Jean. She didn't count. She was an X-Men. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Nah, it kills me. Yeah, we could talk about that more later. But yeah, I actually have some thoughts on that movie as well that you guys might disagree with, but we'll talk about that later. What else have I done? Yeah, other than that, I think I've just been similar to Bez, just doing like sports. So doing like my taekwondo, which is normal, going to the gym, things like that. I also went and watched Arsenal versus Borussia Dortmund. Lost that 1-3-2. So
yeah, I watched that one. I'm glad I didn't go to that game. It was
fun being at the game, to be fair.
Was the atmosphere decent?
The atmosphere was decent.
Okay.
Yeah. The atmosphere was decent. The atmosphere was considering we were losing, I think most people were just there to have a good time. Watch the boys, the lads, no pressure. See some new people.
Bruno G walked out, didn't he?
Bruno Guimaraes came out and waved, which was nice. We got to see a bunch of kids that hadn't really played before, which was nice as well. So yeah, it was good. It was alright.
That's my one thing about pre-season. Just the atmosphere is always not it, because like obviously it's pre-season, no one really cares too much, and then I feel like because it's so easy to get tickets, the people who go don't know the chants and stuff. Like when the Como game, when Lewis Skelly scored, no one was shouting 49, 40. Yeah, no one was shouting that. Everyone's like, hey, Lewis Skelly. Hey. I was like, come on, where's the chant? Where's the chant going? No one was trying it, and then it's just, what do you think of Tottenham?
That's the only one people know.
Literally, like, we don't care about Tottenham. That's what we think about Tottenham. Nothing. Don't chant them. And then Arsenal. That's literally all we got going. We had it once. Ale. We had that go once, and that was it. It was it wasn't the same, but it was nice.
What happened? The only chant. So obviously we had Arsenal. We had what do you think of Tottenham? And I don't even remember the Ale. I just remember there was when Hincapié came on, it was just his chant, Piero Hincapié. That was it, I think.
Yeah.
And that was only like a small amount of people that got that.
Yeah.
But it was a good time. And bare people were late. I saw people turning up in like because you could tell when people are only just turning up because they're looking for their seats.
Yeah.
So like literally second half.
Oh, that late.
That late. I'm like,
Damn.
oh
Okay.
goodness.
I was late. I was like 5 minutes late though.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That could happen. But literally, yeah, second half. Like, where's my seat? Oh, we're here.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, wow, you're like an hour late.
Literally,
like 45 minutes plus the 15. So
yeah,
an hour late. Crazy.
That's crazy. They might have got there like earlier, but didn't want to go into the like because I did that before where I got there late. I think it was like 10 minutes late or something. I was like, I don't know where my seat is, so let me just stand at the back, and then when everyone gets up, I'll go and find my seat at half time, sort of thing.
That's a good point. That's fair.
But it was annoying because I got there 5 minutes late. I was like, I was on the train, and it's like you know how they normally close Holloway Road. And then it's like Arsenal was also closed because it was too busy. So due to overcrowding, they closed.
Finsbury Park.
Yeah, so they closed Arsenal. So I had to go to Finsbury Park and then walk from there. So that was about 20 extra minutes. And then got to Arsenal and you see people it was empty. People casually walking out, like going through the platform, it was empty as well. I'm just like, really? Like, so annoying, but yeah.
Yeah, jarring. But yeah, that's basically been our 2 weeks and stuff. So yeah, let's get straight into it. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean that's part 5, right?
Part 6
Part
technically,
6.
yeah.
Wow.
Season 5, part 6.
So yeah, we watched the first 14 episodes. So yeah, as always, give me your first kind of impressions out of 10.
Yikes.
I'll go for a 6. I think it's still an above average anime, but I wasn't a fan so far.
I agree. I think it's a 6.
I want to give it a 5. I think average.
It's bang average.
Yeah, maybe 6 is fair.
I said mid.
It is mid. It is very mid. But then it's got some good bits. But it's got some very bad bits. So I feel like
yeah.
But then it's still got the JoJo's element. So maybe
it's still JoJo's.
yeah. So maybe it's a 6. Just quite like
moments.
the JoJo's element of it. Yeah. I'll give it a 6. We can give it all a 6. I'll jump in with you lot.
Yeah. Okay. Reasonable. I mean, so we're hoping that it picks up. But yeah, like you say, there were some like funny moments and some like peak JoJo's moments and stuff. So yeah, let's go through the episodes. And give a kind of quick review because, like we said, if it's only a 6, we probably don't need to spend too much time discussing, and we can discuss more maybe in later episodes as we get further along.
If it gets better, picks up.
You don't want to roast it. You don't want to.
I don't think that's the thing. I don't think it's even roastable necessarily. Like it's that middle of the ground, slightly above average. Like it's not.
It's always roastable, bro.
I mean, maybe for you, like you have an agenda.
What I've realized watching this C part, I've realized that what I like about JoJo's is the posing. Like I didn't care for it in the beginning.
Yeah.
But the more I see it, the more I'm like, I actually really like this aspect of the show.
It is good.
Like I really like it.
It's what it's known for.
Is the best bit of the show. Just random posing. Just when they're talking, just literally. You there.
Such nonsense. I'm like, yeah, this is good.
Says that je ne sais quoi. Vavoom.
Hey Bobby, what's French for vavoom? Yeah, so I like the humor in JoJo's though. Like I feel like it's a very funny like show when it wants to be.
Yeah, it has some moments that like laugh out loud moments where they just catch you out of nowhere as well with things.
Do you know the part that got me? Like I think it's in one of the early episodes where Jolyne's fighting the girl that made her that small, and the girl picks her up and goes Jolyne, and it just uses her across the room. I was cracking up. I was like, no way did you just throw her across the wall like that and singing Dolly Parton. Jokes. But yeah, look, that's an airplane.
It is quite loud, yeah.
I imagine we were that's crazy. It's only because the window's open, which is why it's so loud. But I'm like, if we move to where we were talking earlier, it would be exactly.
You'd be house be shaking.
So obviously we're introduced to Jolyne. She's in prison because she's been framed by her boyfriend.
Crazy. The way that they just like the way they showed the story of how it happened was mad.
Yeah, like boyfriend's a scumbag, essentially, and she's like, "I loved you," crying and all that. But yeah, so she's in jail, and then her dad has sent her a pendant. And the pendant seems to work like the arrow because Jolyne immediately gets.
Who's her dad?
Who's her dad? Someone.
Okay.
I don't think we do. Did they say who her dad is at this point? I think we find
not straight. Once she opens the pendant,
oh, because the pictures,
the pictures in there.
Her dad. So her dad is Jotaro Kujoh.
Jolyne Kujoh and Jotaro Kujoh.
Spelled differently.
Is it?
Hers is spelled Cujoh and his is spelled Kujoh.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but yeah.
Translation, isn't it? They're in America now, I think. Again, I don't think they're in Japan still.
They're not, but you would still just spell it the same.
Translation, bro.
It's a name. It's a name.
Translation, mate. You got to It's a bit like, in West Africa. Like, depending on which country you're in, different names are spelled differently.
Yeah, but that's...
Even though it's the same name.
That's different, though.
How's it different?
Because that's like David and
David.
Yeah.
But they're spelled the same.
They're spelled the same. Or like, what's Jose?
Jose and Jose.
Jose.
What?
Jose and Jose.
Whose name's Jose?
Jose Mourinho.
But he's okay.
Portuguese.
I was talking about I was thinking of Joseph. But that's not it's not the same thing. I'm trying to think of a way to have this conversation, but it's not the same thing. So I'm not even I'm done.
hey, if you say so. But yeah, I don't know why the name's different. Maybe she just wants nothing to do with him, so she's like, I'm gonna.
That's why I assumed it was, because she doesn't like him at this point, does she?
Yeah, she's like, you left my mum.
So rather than take her mum's name, she just added a little something to hers, so change it.
So anyway, so she gets her stand.
Because the arrow's head is independent and stabs her.
It's so funny to me that he just sends her that without any information.
Nope.
She just gets a stand out of nowhere. No, nothing.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you trying to help her out or something. Do you remember when you got your stand? Or you thought you were crazy? Yeah. You're like, I'm possessed.
Well, then he's like, she's in the best place for it.
She's in prison. Now's the time to get it,
So yeah, I don't even remember what else happens in the first episode. I just know she strips down naked and poses.
It's literally just the story of how she ended up in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the next episode is the episode I was talking about. So her cellmate touches the pendant and awakens her stand ability, which makes her she's able to shrink things or something like that, which then leads to her throwing Jolyne across the room like I just described, and they have a little battle. She tries to trap Jolyne and get her accosted by the guards and
she's like got someone in a parrot or something, and then puts Jolyne in a rat, and
what's that so-called cute?
Yeah.
Everything that happened in that episode was so weird. I was like, this character is so weird.
Yeah.
That's why she's in jail. You have to remember, everyone is in jail for a reason.
Literally. I thought it was funny though, where it's like she was all nice to Jolyne, and then she just like ruined the cell, and then Jolyne spent all morning cleaning, and then came down with no food, and she just like sorry, I got all the food, and then tips it into the bin, and Jolyne's like, what? That made me laugh a bit.
And then the next episode is when basically Jotaro comes, and Jolyne sees a small boy playing with a baseball.
That's the next episode.
That's episode 3, yeah.
Jesus.
It gets rock and rolling quite.
It moves quick, yeah.
Which basically these 2 episodes, the next 2, basically set up the premise for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Which is, again, to cut a long story short, Jolyne and Jotaro. So Jotaro comes to the prison to visit Jolyne, and he's like, "I'm gonna bust you out of here, because you were framed. It wasn't your boyfriend who framed you. It was some higher powers. Servant of Dio framed you.
No, Dio's back.
Yeah, Dio Brando.
I just watching this season. I was meant to say last episode that Dio plays no part in that season at all. Yeah. Even though I was expecting him to, prior to watching it, I was assuming that somehow Dio would be mentioned more than he was.
Yeah, Jono's his son, isn't it?
But he isn't mentioned. He's mentioned in the beginning just Jotaro telling my man Koichi,
yeah,
that he's the son of Dio.
Yeah,
but other than that, there's no mention of him.
He's mentioned again because that's how. He gets the Diavolo gets his stand power from Enyaba, and it's related to.
Oh yeah,
so
true.
It's related to Dio, and I think
it all comes back to Dio.
But did they mention Dio in that? I feel like
I think they do.
Okay.
I think they do.
I don't think they mentioned Dio.
No,
I thought they mentioned Enyaba, but I don't think they mentioned Dio.
Oh yeah, they were fully on glazing this guy and this.
Yeah. This is one of the sickest moments I've ever seen of this guy.
Yeah.
Superhero landing.
Fully. Even the fight at the beginning, he was going crazy. But this is insane. Insane.
This is Cyclops at full potential.
To me, my X-Men.
Oh,
like Wolverine would jump to Cyclops like that ever.
He'd be like, "Yeah, I've got to go do my own
literally."
Cyclops, peak Cyclops. But yeah, so anyway, this is basically the setup for the rest of the season. So Jotaro's trying to bust her out, but then they're being attacked by a prisoner who is in the males section of the prison. And again, I'm just trying to gloss over these. So to cut a long story short, there was actually 2 stand users attacking them.
Yeah.
So they were getting sucked into dream states and stuff. Why are you shaking your head, Cam?
I was so lost. I was like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah.
I was like, grasping the one stand, the gun stand, I was like, that's fine.
The little floating thing.
Yeah, and then when the whole dream thing was going on, I was like, I don't know what's going on. This just needs to end for me to try and piece it all together and try and understand what was real and what wasn't.
They were in a dream from early.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
But long story short, Jotaro sacrifices himself to save Jolyne from the shooter. He pushes her out of the way.
You can't the world it enough.
No. And then essentially what happens is the other stand user, the main villain of the show, manages to take out 2 discs from Jotaro. And essentially one disc is Jotaro's memories and the other disc is his stand ability, which basically puts Jotaro into a state of coma, that he's in comatose. And then the guy runs away with the discs and the discs are gone. And so the whole premise of the season now is that Jolyne wants to bring back her father. She needs to get the 2 discs, put it back into Jotaro to basically revive him, to get him out of this coma that he's now in.
Yeah.
I mean, a woman who can do this can summon the sun, surely.
No.
Look at this. They're all fighting all the Sentinels as a team, and Storm is like, hold my beer. She's like, hold my beer.
She's still, at this point, she's using stuff within the Earth's atmosphere. That's fine.
But she's making lightning and thunder and a tornado out of nowhere.
It's within the Earth's atmosphere. Did you hear me? Within the Earth's atmosphere. Calling flames down from the sun is something very different.
Just a solar flare like Krillin. Solar flare!
Oh my God.
That's what it is.
I don't like that her story is fully dependent on Jotaro, as in her story is save my father. I feel like everyone else's stories have been their own thing.
But Jotaro, for example, had Joseph the entire time with him.
Yeah, but at least his story was Yeah, sure.
Josuke had Jotaro.
Sorry,
there as well.
Josuke had
Jotaro had Joseph.
Yeah.
Josuke had Jotaro. And then Giorno was on his own.
Giorno was on
But
his own.
Jotaro doesn't really play a part in, like, grand scheme. Jotaro doesn't play a huge part in Josuke's story.
Because he's like, must be the wind. That's what I'm saying. They had to make it. It had to be by force.
Like, my thing is, the issue isn't that he's there. The issue is that the story is
Centered.
his story. Like, the guys are there for him more than they're there for Jolyne.
But for example, Jotaro's story isn't really his story though. It's save his mum, right? Is the basis of the story. But Joseph is as much trying to save his daughter.
Yeah.
And Dio is their grandfather's villain. Like, I feel like Jotaro probably suffers the most from that. I feel like with this, yes, she's trying to save Jotaro, but he's not a factor. Like, he doesn't play, at least in these first 14 episodes, he doesn't play a role. And obviously there's so much other stuff going on. Like, so her overarching goal is obviously to save him. But there's so much happening in the prison outside of that already that we've seen.
Yeah, each episode is kind of like, although the overarching thing is save Jotaro, each episode is just very different, and it's just her prison life and people trying to mess up her prison time and all this nonsense happening to her in prison. And even the other girl had an episode or two, didn't she? The mixed race one.
Yeah,
or brown,
she did.
the black girl.
Hermes.
That's it.
Hermes.
Yeah. So basically Jolyne then obviously resolves herself that she's going to revive her father. So then we have one of the episodes that Bez is talking about Hermes, where she discovers her stand where she can do the stickers. So if she puts a sticker on something, it will duplicate.
Yeah.
And then when she removes the sticker, it will forcibly like go
Shoot
back into
together.
one, which can sometimes cause damage, blah, blah, blah. And she meets someone in the prison, like a male prisoner, who is basically suicidal. And his power, apparently, he latches on to nearby individuals, so anything he does to himself happens to that person. So I think he tries to hang himself, and so Hermes is being strangled by that.
He was so quick. He was so quick with that. He got up there so quick. It was just...
He was over it all. He was
literally,
he was efficient in his
every single thing he tried to do, he just immediately
so
hang himself, drown himself.
So Hermes is like desperately trying to stop him from trying to kill himself and trying to talk him into, you have a lot to live for, like, and he's at every turn just being like, no, I don't. You're only talking to me because you don't want it to happen to you as well, and all of this sort of stuff. So that was a good episode. I enjoyed that episode somewhat. I felt like it was funny. To me, my X-Men. So yeah. Then the next episode is where they go on a little excursion.
This one was weird, I thought, as well.
Yeah.
With the three different... Is that with the three people and FF?
Yeah, where it was like 5 of them leave the prison and then
Yeah.
6. Then it ends up being 6 inmates, and they meet FF, who's like a water being of some kind.
Yeah, but she's like not a human or something, or...
No, she's like the alien in...
Yeah, true, actually.
In Joe's
The Unbreakable.
Yeah.
This still has a stand though.
FF.
Yeah.
Yeah,
FF
she's like
is the name of the stand and also the user.
Fairs.
Yeah, the what's his name? The main guy gave the stand to like Plankton or something.
Oh yeah.
And then it multiplied and gave itself a body and took over human bodies and whatnot and started killing people to protect the discs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, long story short, they go to this place. I think they're meant to be doing cleanup or something.
Yeah.
They're trying to find someone. Trying to find 2 guys who got killed or who went missing.
Right. And then, they realize that 5 inmates left the prison, but there's now 6 of them. So they're trying to find out who the infiltrator is. Long story short, Jolyne just starts punching them because very Jojo's Bizarre Adventure solution. Like, I'll just punch you all. Like,
literally, I'm gonna punch you until I find who's the baddie.
the bad one. And then so they meet FF, they find FF, and they become friends with FF essentially, because FF was trying to guard the discs, but what Jolyne realizes is that she isn't doing it out of loyalty for the villain. It's more so that it's precious to her for some reason. Essentially, keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Well, what they said was that because the discs or the main guy gave them intellect, like human level intellect, they were grateful in that way. But I think because them lot didn't kill it when they could have, it switched sides.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, Cam was paying more attention than I was.
Same.
Yeah, clearly.
Same.
That's why I'm speeding through. Next episode, they play catch.
I like this one. I actually like that one.
I didn't. I was like, this is ridiculous.
It was so dumb, but I actually like that episode.
You talk it through then,
so obviously we find out who do we find out who the bad guy is yet in this episode? I feel like we do. Yeah.
We found it out at the end of the last episode.
Yeah, so we found out who the bad guy is, and he commissioned someone to basically get Jolyne and them. So they start just throwing a ball around casually in prison. As you know, you got to pass time, and then the person says, "I bet you can't do that 100 times." And then they set out the rules. You have 10 seconds to do it. If you do it 100 times, I'll give you $100. So they do it easy. They're all laughing, loving life. And then the person's like, "Bet you can't do it 1,000 times. I'll give you $500 if you can do that." And then there's another 100 times. And then if I give you $1,000 if you can do that. And then so they start, okay, cool, yeah, we can do that easy. Start doing it. And then turns out time's up. They have to go back to their cells, and there's just a whole big kerfuffle around it. The guard comes and catches the ball. So then the stand of the woman, or the woman who has made the bet, takes out Hermes' lung or kidney. Mm-hmm. And then Jolyne's like, well, we'll do it 1,000 times to get it back. And then they bribe the guards so they give a bit more time. So they're throwing the ball back and forth. So then it's just chaos from as Jojo's chaos ensues, and they're throwing the ball around in all these kind of different areas, and then it ends up with Jolyne saying, because I didn't specify who I'm playing catch with,
yep,
I can play catch with the guard when he caught it, and I've got it back now because she used her stand to basically take the ball out of his back pocket and make a new baseball, and I can play catch with you. And then she orders him, or the woman with the ball, 1,000 times and catches it back. And that's how they defeat that one. But yeah, I enjoyed the episode. I thought it was funny.
It was alright. I
thought it was chaos. I like that you didn't like it.
Nah. It was not enjoyable. I was like, this is nonsense. It just felt like a filler episode. I was like, this is just...
It did feel fillery, to be fair. But I feel like that one was very Jojo's chaos. Even when they throw the ball and the guard comes and catches it, and it's like she runs for it, grabs her hand, and then the lift is going up, and she has to throw the ball, and the lift. You got 10 seconds to throw the ball. Oh my god! Yeah, I thought that was very Jojo's chaos with that one.
Yeah. Then the next episode we meet weather forecast. Whee!
Your guy.
Just a funny name.
I mean, what he does, he's pretty sick.
He is pretty sick.
Tell us.
Tell you?
Tell us.
Do I remember what happened in this episode?
Matt said what he's done is pretty sick.
I remember what he does. I don't remember the whole... Okay. So the little boy with the baseball stuff, gear and whatnot, has the power to go into ghost stuff, summon ghost objects and things like that. So he takes Jolyne into the ghost room, ghost music room or something, where there's two guys there just chilling. One of them is weather forecast, the other one just ducks out real quick. And they, at this point, they have the disc for Jotaro's stand.
Yeah, but they need both discs to bring him back.
Yeah. But what was it? The boy tells her that she needs to get the disc out somehow. So she calls
the Speedwagon
Foundation to arrange them to come to the prison and take it from her to bring it back to Jotaro. And she's like, calm, I have to get to the courtyard So her and weather forecast start making their way to go to the courtyard, and then this guy pulls up, newsstand user, who has the ability to anti-gravity, right?
Yeah.
So he touches Jolyne, and then Jolyne
Starts floating.
starts floating, and all her stuff starts floating, and the disc floats out her pocket, and he runs off with it. And then weather forecast falls up, touches her, gets the anti-gravity as well, and then uses his weather forecast powers to fly down the hallway to catch up. Then they're in some room. Jolyne touches all the walls and stuff, so now there's a vacuum inside the room. All the air's rushing out. They're bleeding out. All the blood's flying out their body, and they're gonna start boiling once all the air leaves the space. And they're scrapping it out with this guy, and he's shooting them and whatnot.
Weather forecast makes suits.
Yeah, weather forecast makes suits out of clouds.
Yeah.
Like space suits, kind of to like so they
The
can breathe.
atmosphere, yeah.
Keep an atmosphere inside the suits. And they pretty much just find a way to beat the guy. What does Jolyne like? Ties her stand to some of the stuff that he shoots, and then pulls him into the vacuum, so that his blood starts to boil and he starts to die.
Yeah.
And then she auras him, right?
Yeah, as usual.
As you can do the aura thing. yes.
So yeah, that was the 2 episodes. Then after that, as she's trying to go into the courtyard, she meets Father Pucci.
Baba Pucci.
Is that his name, Father Pucci?
Pasta Pucci, isn't it? Or Father Pucci, one of it. Yeah, Father, isn't it?
Yeah, there was that Father.
Because he's the villain.
Yes, he's the villain. And she's like, Father, I swear, I just need 1 minute to go into the courtyard. Someone's life is on the line, and then I'll be right back here. Because she doesn't realize that he's a villain, obviously.
No.
And he doesn't want to expose himself just yet. So he's like, my child. My child. I will allow you this minute, but not a second longer. So he lets her go. But then I believe he sends...
he had a guard patrolling outside.
Yeah.
There's another guard patrolling, so...
just
Shoots
turns
her.
around and shoots her straight. No hesitation.
Yeah. And then it just turns into a whole big kerfuffle and then Father Pucci as well, he's got his stand out like as the episode continues, and he's about to get really into it, and then Speedwagon Foundation pulls up, guards pull up, everyone, he's like,
Weather forecast is like got frogs raining down or something
to
save Jolyne.
So he's like, another day. And so Jolyne manages to get the disc out of the prison.
Yeah.
With the Speedwagon Foundation.
We also see Father Pucci's backstory, and he's a friend of Dio. He met Dio back in the day, and good friends of him. So he's got Dio's book, and he's got the bone of Dio, and he wants to revive Dio, basically. Yeah. So, as we said, Dio's coming back. Well, trying to come back.
Is that what he wants to do? I thought he just wanted to find heaven, or find the meaning of heaven or something.
No, I think he wanted to revive him. That's why he had the collarbone. He had his like neck or something, but he was like, I'm gonna find a way to revive him. There, he had the book which said something about like had stuff in it that I think could help with bringing back Dio, and that was what his plan was.
That's why he wants
Jojo's
memories.
Yeah.
As well. And then finally, the final 2 episodes that we watched so far is basically another situation where Hermes is fighting because it's the
gangster man who killed her
sister.
Yeah, that's it. And his name is Sports Maximum. It's just great names this season.
Did you not know that like stands and some of the names are named after like bands and stuff?
Yeah, Marilyn Manson was one. I remember, was it Marilyn Manson?
I didn't know that.
And some of the names are changed because of like
Copyright. Oh, really? Is that in this season or just the whole?
I don't think in Jotaro season, but every season after that, there's been names. So, like, his Sports Maximum is just meant to be Sports Max, which is apparently the name of an album or something from I don't know who, I can't remember.
Yes.
And then so like some stand names are weird,
Yeah.
but they're meant to be other stuff. So someone from last season is meant to be Purple Rain, but it's named something different. I can't remember what it was.
Purple Haze or
Rain.
whatever.
Yeah, probably. I think it was that.
Thingy, the
Yeah.
guy who left.
Yeah.
Fugo.
Fugo, that's it, yeah.
I think his stand name in Japanese is Purple Rain. But when they dubbed it, they had to change it.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I only clocked Marilyn Manson so far in this one. It's Marilyn Manson, isn't it?
It's probably different. I doubt it's the exact same.
No. There's one that is exactly, or it was like spelt differently, but it's meant to be pronounced the same way. Mary Lynn Manson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Marilyn
Was that the
Manson.
stand?
I think that was her name.
Oh, okay.
Mary Lynn Manson.
Mary Lynn Manson. Who was she? Was she the
She was the gambling one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The throw the baseball one.
Oh, yeah.
So basically Hermes, these next 2 episodes, Hermes taking revenge on Sports Maximum for killing her sister. Whole big fight. She almost has to sacrifice herself. Well, she damn near sacrifices herself. And Jolyne has to be, FF, I need you, because FF has healing properties. I feel like every JoJo, for like the part, we have to have someone who can heal, because they've gotten to the point where like the fights are so crazy now. Like,
You need to be healed.
we need to be healed. Jotaro season, no healing
Nah.
required.
Yeah, that man would just disappear for months.
Literally.
Yeah, they go to hospital, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Hospital. Did it old fashioned way. And then you get to Josuke and it's like, nah, we ain't got time for all that.
Just heal.
Heal up. So yeah, that's basically what we've seen so far. I think you can tell we're not necessarily enthused by it. It's still JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, still good.
But it's just not.
But it's not peak.
Yeah.
It's not peak JoJo's. I'm hoping it gets there. I do know there are some kind of fights that come up that are somewhat interesting as well. So we'll see.
I feel like the stands are kind of whack as well. Like, I don't feel like there's any stands that I've loved in this season.
I disagree with that.
You
I think
think?
the stands are really good this
Do you
season.
think?
I like all of them. Yeah,
I like Hermes's power.
I don't like Jolyne's stand. I don't even understand what it does.
I think hers is like it's just rope.
It's just thread,
Like
and
hers
then
is simple. I
she
feel like
punches.
all of them are quite simple but unique.
Yeah.
Like Jolene's is just threads, and then the threads come together and form a thing.
Yeah.
That can punch. But I like the way that she uses it. Like in this last episode where she creates like a web to try and find the invisible stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's using her stand very smart.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. And then Hermes is pretty good as well. The way especially the way she uses it, where she just like duplicates things and then has it come back and whack someone.
Yeah, I like Hermes's power for sure. Jolene's, I'm not a big fan.
What's the dislike? It's so simple.
I think that's the problem. Yeah, it's
like, especially because we've had Jojo'S, which was like kind of complicated but not quite complicated. Like he gives life to things and whatnot, and that created very many interesting situations. And you had Josuke, who could like change things like so much. Jotaro obviously was just punch for most of the season.
Yeah.
But that was gangster, and that was when you were first getting as well. So now for it to just be
she's got Hermit Purple, basically. With that can punch.
Hermit Purple. And she can't even see the future.
Yeah, she can't see Dio.
So yeah.
I don't like the dialogue this season.
No?
Nah, it's been
Too much swearing.
Nah, I mean, I just don't think it's. I think everything about it just feels jarring. Like the conversation they were having when they realized that there was 6 of them when they were meant to be 5. Every single one of them was like, I can't remember it fully, but like, I was like,
It's not
me. I've been here the whole time. I came with you.
not even that. Before that, when Hermes was like to Jolyne, "There's 6. Have you noticed?" I'm like, "What do you mean? Have you noticed?"
It's JoJo.
She could just look and see that there's extra people. It's
but you were like, hey, did you realize there's 6 of us?
There was 5, wasn't there? There's 6 now.
No, you wouldn't. You would say You would say, I've noticed that there's 6 of us, there were 5.
Calm. You're overdoing it.
It doesn't flow.
You fully could
It
be
doesn't
like,
flow nice to me.
oh, yo, did you see?
Wait, did you clock that? I swear there were 5 of us.
I swear there were 5 of us.
Yes, and I'd like this as the first thing you say. Have you noticed that there's 6 of us now? There were meant to be 5.
Yeah.
But that's not how it goes. She goes, there were meant to be 5 of us, but there's 6 of us. And then like she says that multiple times, and then says, "Have you noticed?" I'm like, bro, you've said it now. Surely she's looked and seen that there's now 6 of you.
She might have.
She weren't listening.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the wind again. Maybe it's that again.
Could have been the wind. But yeah, we'll watch. We said we'll watch the next 11. I think it was.
Yeah, 13 wasn't it? And then 11, or was it 11 and 13? 11, 13. Okay.
So yeah, we'll watch the next 11, which I think brings us to episode 25 or 26. One of the two. Probably 26.
26, yeah.
And yeah, and we'll pick it up in the next episode. But I don't really have much else to add. I think it's not. Yeah, it's not the greatest JoJo experience right now, but I think it should pick up.
Do you remember earlier in the week I said that all of the big bads have had time powers? When I was watching these episodes, I thought that he was going to take Jotaro's stand.
Oh yeah.
So I thought he was going to have time powers again.
So he would just be Dio then at that point.
So
that's what he would want probably.
Maybe.
Everyone's had time powers so far.
It's true.
Give him time powers too.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't see time powers in the last season until like episode 20 something, so we might get it later on.
We didn't see time powers in any of them until late.
No, we saw time powers early.
In last season?
Yeah,
no, the boss.
The first fight that they have with him, he's using his.
But the boss was deep. That was like episode 20 something though, when they first fought.
But that's
the boss.
the first time they fight him.
Yeah.
That's the first time he shows up.
But as I was saying, same thing with Dio is that obviously as soon as he comes in, he's using the time powers, but we don't see him until
they don't come in until later.
Yeah.
But Father Pucci hasn't really used this stand, has he yet?
I mean, his stand is just to take and give the discs.
Is it the disc? Is that it? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how that plays it, like, because obviously that was meant to be him doing the whole memory or dream thing to Jotaro and Jolyne.
Yeah.
I don't know how that relates to his
Guess
disc
we'll
thing.
find out. But yeah, that is basically. Oh god, sorry. Excuse me, I'm tired. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say about that. But let's talk about Spider-Man.
You lot are meant to be fans of this JoJo thing. You gotta get infused.
We are. Get excited.
Get excited. This season we were saying we feel like it wasn't it. But
this season was tough the
Yeah.
first time around. Like every other season we watched, I enjoyed the first time around. This season was tough the first time around.
I won't lie, watching this season was making me want to watch part 1 and part 2, which I actually hate.
That's funny.
I was literally thinking like, part 1 and part 2 are looking kind of good.
That's crazy. Part 2 is gas. I don't know why you don't like it. It's crazy.
Part 2 was sick.
Part 1 is alright, but part 2 is gas.
Yeah. That's I
Part
thought
1's better than part 2.
Yeah, I thought this was gonna be better. It might get better, but I remember, yeah, it was tough. This bit was like all right the first time round, but not great. And I feel like the next bits, because of the break, it just made it even worse and worse. I didn't really pay attention. I'm hoping it's still gonna be better, but
We'll see.
I'm not hopeful. Yeah,
We shall see. But yeah, Spider-Man. How in the bluest of blue hell is Peter Parker okay with Jean Grey at the end of that movie? How is it even possible that he could be fine with just letting her roam free?
She didn't kill no one.
She absolutely did.
People are saying it, she didn't kill no
who
one.
she kill?
Absolutely did. Possibly multiple people. Bro, did you not see that first thing where she's like rolling with the tank and she's exploded the building and
Yeah,
shit?
Peter saved everyone. Spidey saved everyone.
So there's that first and foremost, which is crazy. Yeah, even if she didn't manage to kill anyone, that is reckless endangerment.
Yeah.
She could have killed so many people, bro. There's that. Then there's the bit where she's talking to Peter with like all the different people, and she straight up walks the dude into the taxi.
Oh yes, yeah.
That guy didn't die.
That's crazy. Regardless of whether he died, like Peter, Spider-Man has stomped out people for way less, way less than that. Yeah, she and then she unleashes the Hulk on New York City. Like, how Peter could just be like, yeah, she's just a girl. That's basically like
she's a changed girl now, and she was.
I mean, his whole thing is about like he's just trying to reform her, isn't it? And he manages to reform
Scorpion
her.
don't get no reformation?
Because that guy, he's not trying to. He goes to prison and doesn't reform. Comes out, starts doing badness.
She ain't gone to prison yet, though.
But she's already reformed.
She saved his life.
How crazy!
She went in his mind.
How she reformed?
Got the
spoke to May.
Yeah, she spoke to Aunt May. She got the great power comes great
she got the
responsibility.
treatment.
Like, she's reformed, bro. She saved his life.
We can't. How can we possibly know she's reformed? She hasn't had an opportunity to do anything yet.
She saved his life.
How does she save his life?
She kept his heart beating.
She carries him to the hospital, keeps his heart beating, takes him to where
He would
Punisher
be
is, so
dead if
Punisher
it
can
wasn't
get him to the
for
hospital.
yeah.
He is so flipping antagonistic with Punisher for much less as well. Like for much less. And also, how are they introducing Jean Grey in this manner?
I like
on
it.
the flip side, you like it.
You
want your X-Men Jean Grey to be walking people into traffic for her own selfish goals. Random guy off the street who's done nothing. I don't mind her being crazy about the damage control and whatnot. I don't mind her necessarily going after them and being in a rage about them and whatnot. I think it's insane to have Jean Grey walk a random dude into traffic. I think it's insane to have Jean Grey, granted, of course, she presumes that Spider-Man is going to catch her, walk MJ off the building. I think that's insane, especially because we all know in the other universe what happens.
Jean don't know that.
We all know what happens in the other universe when a Spider-Man love interest is falling from the sky. Right? So I think it's insane to have them introduce Jean Grey in this manner and have her doing all this stuff. The whole time in the movie, I was like, but this is Jean Grey. This is how we're introducing Jean Grey into the universe.
That's all right, though.
On wickedness, like innocent people.
I was just like, Jean Grey's too soft for me most of the time. This version is hard. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but Xavier might reform her, and then she's now softer.
I don't want to see her soft.
But that might be what happens.
She needs to keep her edge.
Xavier is going to reform.
Yeah,
that's going to be the whole thing.
That's what it's going to be.
But that's Wolverine's story. Like that, Wolverine is meant to be the one.
That guy never loses his edge, bro. He's got the edge the whole time.
His edge is dulled.
Yeah.
Once he gets around Xavier and the X-Men, his edge just gets more and more dull. Even Rogue has that kind of like loner, I just do what I need to do to survive type stuff. Jean Grey is meant to be like the one who is like, I don't want to say innocent. She's meant to be the one that Charles sees himself in. Like, she's a really good person, but she just can't control her mind control powers. Like, that's meant to be her thing. Her thing is meant to be also, like, she's meant to break, like, social boundaries. Like, she's meant to be in people's minds, reading their minds, like, without permission. And she's meant to struggle with that, and like she learns information that she shouldn't know. And that's meant to be her story. Her story is not meant to be yeeting people off buildings. Like that's
different universe.
Oh man, I guess. I just think like, again, my problem with Marvel's the MCU recently has been that they just have a formula and they just put whatever characters into the formula and make a movie. And I feel like when I was watching that, I was like, it's not Jean Grey. It's just not Jean Grey. It's just that they were like, okay, we want to make a Marvel movie, or we want Jean Grey to be the antagonist, and so we're gonna just make an antagonist and just call her Jean Grey. Just make an antagonist with mind control powers, and then she's just Jean Grey. We're not even gonna think about who Jean Grey is for the entirety of her history since 1960 or whenever Stan Lee invented her. We're not going to care anything about that shit. We're just going to be like, she's a telepath and she's going to be a villain in this movie, and so we're just going to write a telepathic villain and call her Jean Grey. And that was my problem with this movie.
I agree that it's not the Jean Grey that we've ever seen. But that's
Look at her now hugging up on Aurora. You think this woman's walking people off buildings?
But that's why I like her, because I usually don't like Jean.
I don't like Jean. I'm not particularly a big fan of Jean. But I'm like, it's Jean though. Like, that's part of the charm.
Maybe the Phoenix was like taken over early.
Oh my goodness.
We know she wasn't.
Bro, you just gave me, I even forgot about that. That's also why the whole Phoenix thing is so crazy, because she's doing stuff that Jean would never do. Now it's just like, oh, but she did that already.
Yeah, true.
the whole Phoenix force, the whole Phoenix thing, like even when she's like good Phoenix, is that she goes far beyond. She's willing to go beyond what normal Jean would do.
Yeah.
In the like righteousness, and then obviously when she goes dark Phoenix, she's fully going crazy. And to see now that she's already been willing to do all these things to innocent people, I'm like, even if they kept it to her being crazy with the damage control people, fine, go crazy on them. But like, I think there's a way to have her do exactly what she did without endangering innocent people in the way that she did. She didn't need to walk that man into the traffic. She really didn't need to. That did nothing other than just to be like, innocent people will get hurt if you continue like coming after me, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I will say, the only problem I had with the movie was that she didn't just say to Spider-Man, "Yo, they took my sister," at any point.
But why was she? She was a villain. But again, this is what I'm saying. They weren't making Jean Grey, because Jean Grey probably would have been like, at some point, especially young Jean Grey, at some point would have been like, especially knowing Spider-Man's meant to be this hero, blah, 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 blah. She would have tried.
Yeah.
If he didn't listen, she still would have gone and done whatever. But she would have tried. She would have been like, look, here's the skinny, as they say. This is what's happening. Like, this is why I'm after them. But also, there were good parts of this movie, and I think that inhibitor that Spider-Man invented in this movie is gonna be peak.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
done.
peak.
Well, it's the mutants are gonna be using it. Like they have it in Deadpool, don't they? With like they had it in Deadpool, should I say, in the second one, because that's what they had in the prison. They all had the breakneck things around. I'm assuming that's what it's going to turn into, where they're using it to control the mutants and stuff.
Yeah, that's literally. I was like, okay, so we're introducing Jean Grey, also introducing this inhibitor,
universal power dampener situation.
It's gonna be peak. And again, I feel like if they, I don't know how much they're gonna want to do this, but I feel like the X-Men or the mutants are gonna be pissed at Spider-Man if they find out that this was his invention.
I mean, Hulk, Bruce Banner said it's not a good idea.
He did.
He said that instantly. He was like, it's not a good idea. He just said, I don't care, I'm going to go do it.
Yeah.
He was like, who has the right to determine this? Literally. But he went and done it, and and now the technology is out there.
They have it. They're going to amend it, make it better, use it more.
Yeah, but it was, don't get me wrong, it was a good movie. But just in the back of my head the entire time, I was like, this is not Jean Grey. I am not watching Jean Grey on this.
It's so funny because we were both having the same thought, but we were having different reactions to that thought. Because I was like, this is not Jean Grey, I love it. You were like, this is not Jean Grey, I hate it.
It wasn't even Emma Frost. I don't even think Emma Frost is that ruthless. Like,
nah, 100%
Emma
she
Frost
is.
Isn't she?
100% she is.
I'm gassing. But yeah.
It's like Mystique and them like levels of just don't care.
But yeah, it was a good movie. The Zendaya stuff was brutal.
That was jokes.
Jokes. Wow, you got no heart. It's brutal.
Which bit?
Just all of it. It was brutal. It's rough. Like from the drop when he goes to the house party and he's watching her kiss the guy. Brutal. Then obviously he goes and saves her from Jean, and Jean is mind controlling her, kisses him. He's like, "Oh, I miss you so much." Brutal, hilarious. You got no heart, bro.
It was hilarious, bro. He got done.
He got played.
He did get played. Then same thing again with when she finds the letter in Punisher's like safe house.
Yeah.
Brutal shit. Brutal. Like, yeah, it's mad.
It's fine. They're friends now.
Yeah, the when he goes over to Ned's house, I was like, oh, this
This is cute.
It's cute. They're just doing Lego together and it's cute.
Yeah. But yeah, it kills me. I saw like a tweet or a comment or something, and that was like Peter, he poured his heart out to MJ, like wrote a letter, everything, poured his heart out, and she's like, I don't know you, man. Dapped up his homie one time, and it was like, yeah, my dog. He remembers everything. Obviously, we don't know that.
I was say, do you not think he does remember everything, or?
I think he's putting 2 and 2 together.
I think it could be that he's like got his memories back, or like part of his memories back,
or he just realized that he's Spider-Man.
He's talking to his Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I think it's the Spider-Man thing. I think it's more likely because bearing in mind he just hung out with Spider-Man, then MJ told him Peter.
Yeah.
The guy that you've kind of been around just pops up. You've seen him before, and he just like, hey, Ned, hey, like your old buddies, and then introduces himself as Peter. It's like, oh shit, yeah,
Spider-Man, yeah.
So yeah, I think they did it like that to make it seem like he was gonna remember everything.
Yeah.
I don't think he remembers everything.
I mean, I hope he doesn't remember everything, because that just undoes the whole movie. He's like, what for?
Yeah.
But I think he's gonna be like, oh, I know you're Spider-Man now.
I saw a like clip that basically when they did the handshake in the last movie, it did like Ned was wearing the rings from Doctor Strange rings, and it did like a little spark when they did it. People are saying they created like a spell doing that, and then they did it again. This one undone something or something like that.
That'd be interesting.
Possible. Yeah, maybe. But
that's what I was thinking, that if he has remembered, they at least have some way to explain it, because he was using sorcery.
Yeah, but also, how does Ned know the handshake? Because it was just muscle memory.
Muscle memory, yeah.
It was pure muscle memory.
Because it's like he probably, I feel like in his memory he might still have that.
The handshake's
in
there,
his
but he
brain.
doesn't know
Yeah, he doesn't know
where it's
who
from.
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then MJ must have loads of that sort of stuff as well.
I was saying to my brother, they got to do a whole different stuff to remember each other now. It's going to become an 80s movie.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Damn, man. Is that all they do? Is that all you do in a relationship? Yeah.
It's the most intense.
That's the unique between you and them thing.
Unless they got a secret handshake as well.
I'm sure they do. That's jokes. Yeah, but it was a good movie. I did enjoy it, but and I'm curious what the characterization of Jean is going to be going forward. Like, because they're going to have to. She's probably never going to engage with an innocent person again.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah.
They might start the X-Men movie off with it, where she's still. No, but I guess she's changed now. Yeah, she's reformed now, so she won't. Now. She's a nice person now.
That's ridiculous.
She was on a mission, man.
On a mission, it's just anyone be damned. That's what I'm saying. Like, certain heroes can get away with it.
To an end.
Certain heroes, sure. Jean Grey is not one of them.
Because I would be saying, the start of her journey.
I'd be saying the same thing if they had like a young Scott Summers out here booming people. I'd be like, what the hell? Who is this guy? That's not the Cyclops. Like, there's people who can be on that type of timing, and there's people who aren't.
Yeah, but it's she's on that timing because she's grieving her sister.
So
it's different. It's a different person.
Trying to find her sister.
It's a different person, brother.
And
then now that she knows what happened to her sister and she's made peace with that, she's gonna be chilling.
What does running over some random guy have to do with finding
means to an end?
It's not a mean. There's no means to an end.
Telling Spidey, listen,
I'm
willing to do things, so don't mess about.
Not my Jean.
She's also a child, so it's like, it is what it is.
Again, all the more reason why she wouldn't be doing that. You think children just wake? It doesn't. All right.
She's a child with powers trying to do something, and also if she's
she kills random people.
If she's not killing these people, if she's doing things knowing that they won't, or hoping that they won't.
That doesn't matter. Knowing.
She's trying to do things in ways where they don't die. Then but she's trying to send a message at the same time. Like, for example, throwing MJ off the building, it has Spider-Man there. Spider-Man is likely to save her.
Also, she's just traumatized that.
Yeah.
MF. Anything could happen.
But
he might not even have. His reaction time could be way down. Like,
he's likely to save her. He's there. He's likely to save her. But it's also sending a message that this woman is not safe. So you better stop what you're doing and leave me alone.
all I'm saying is, that wouldn't be the way that a young Jean Grey would go about it from any version that she's been characterized in before, in my experience. There are people who you can have, for me, there are heroes who you can give that kind of backstory to, where they were just ruthless, means to an end, blah, 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 even as a teen, whatever. There are people who you can give that backstory to. Jean Grey is not one of them. You can give that. You can give that to Rogue. You can have Rogue. You can have Rogue straight up murder people. I would not bat an eyelid at that. You can have.
I don't think you can. Not on purpose. Accidentally, for sure.
No. Okay. Sure.
She's never been the type to. She's always wrestled with the fact that her powers hurt people.
I'm exaggerating. Not murder people, but I can see her. Means, depending on what the end is, I can see her meaning to an end hurting people for that maybe are innocent. Just but on a means to an end type situation. Probably not feeling great about it, but I can see her do it. Which, bearing in mind as well, Jean was happily doing this shit. There was not until the very end, there was not a one inkling of remorse or anything about it. Like, she wasn't even saying, like, for example, she wasn't even saying, like, Spider-Man, please, I don't want to hurt anybody, but I need to do this. I need you to leave me alone. And if you don't, then I will hurt people. She wasn't even saying that shit. She was just like, I'm going after MJ. Ha 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 ha. Evil laugh. Like, it's just, like, literally. Like, I'm like, the characterization is just off. I could even see Storm, because Storm has a ruthless streak as well. I can see her as a youngin being in a situation where maybe some shit has to happen. All I'm saying is, Jean Grey, character-wise, is not that person, and like I said, I feel like they just took her powers and her name, and wrote a story based on her powers, and just inserted her name, and just kept none of the context of who she was as a character outside of the powers. I just went with it.
Is that even her power in the show, in the comics and stuff? Like,
kind of.
Telekinesis.
But then, like, controlling people and stuff. Like, does she do that? I know she can read minds and move stuff and things like that. But
I've seen her control people. But again, it's that level of her power that she probably wouldn't do often as a hero because it's unethical.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
I think that's what it is. Which, again, like, so I don't even mind her using her power in that way, because I can see a young Jean Grey potentially doing that as a means to an end. But I think the endangering innocent people for pretty much no reason, is probably a step too far for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I would say is the jumping thing. I've never seen her do that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I don't think I've seen her do that in any, like, cartoon or comic book where, like, she jumps from one person to travel, like, long distances. I've never seen that personally. I've seen her use Cerebro to go distances, but obviously Cerebro is probably not.
It wouldn't be a thing there, or not for her anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, I've never seen that jumping stuff, but I'm fairly confident I've seen her control people before.
Okay.
But again, like a last resort type thing, because it's unethical as hell.
But like, I swear, in every portrayal of Jean I've seen as well, she always seems like she's struggling to control her powers most of the time, like a lot of the time. So that's another thing that I enjoyed. Like, obviously, the whole point of Jean is that she's meant to be so strong that it's hard for her to just contain the amount of power that she has. But I just like this tamed down version where she has her powers and she can control it. Obviously, she has the moment at the end where she loses control and pauses a whole portion of New York City, which I would never live in. That city in the MCU is cursed.
People aren't moving out of there either. They're just like, you love it. Yeah.
Like, bro, like, it's normal. I'm like, bro, get out. every other movie, some big thing happens. Like in Thunderbolts, I don't know. Have you seen Thunderbolts?
Nah.
Well, a big thing happens in that too, where a bag of people get just messed with by the villain. I would be gone.
Literally.
That's it. He would be desired.
What did Frank Sinatra say? If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. That's what it is.
I think when aliens and super-powered beings are coming through, I don't think you need to try
It's
and
like
make
Connecticut or something. No
Greatest
one's
city
there.
on the earth, New York. I can't even do a New York accent, really.
New York.
New York. I'm walking here. Yeah. And it's only going to get worse because if we're going to get the X-Men are in New York as well. So. Because, all right, so they've shown that Punisher's in New York. Obviously, the battle for New York was in New York, which was Avengers. And I think Avengers HQ is in New York. So all the Ultron stuff was like around New York as well, I think.
No.
That was in a different country. That was in Russia or wherever it was. Sokovia, yeah.
Yeah, I forget about that. Daredevil, all his stuff would have been in New York.
That's in all New York, yeah.
All of the Defenders are in New York.
Doctor Strange is in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Although he goes everywhere, but yeah.
Spider-Man last movie with the whole rifts in the sky.
Yeah.
Everyone would have been seeing.
Yeah, a lot of New York stuff.
Where was the Eternals, the big thing coming out of the ground? That was in New York, was it?
That was just in
That was
some ocean.
Oh, yeah, the ocean, yeah.
They were on a beach somewhere.
Adamantium.
They kept referencing it. We didn't actually see like the Punisher and Spider-Man anything beforehand, did we? Like, because they kept saying about what happened in Staten Island, but it was just a running joke of we don't know what. Okay, I thought so. I was like, what have I missed that's happening in Staten Island? But I was like, okay,
no, it's just a callback, and we're meant to be like, what happened? But all we know is he saved his life.
But we never actually know what happened.
It's 4 years of stuff that we don't see with Spider-Man.
Yeah, true.
Where do you guys stand on Spider-Man making his own webs? Like
through his hands
either
now.
biological or web shooters? What do you prefer?
Nowadays, I prefer web shooters.
Yeah,
because it's
traditional.
Well, not even that. Because obviously the first Spider-Man I would have seen would have been Tobey Maguire's, and that's like my default in my brain.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot more web shooter now, I like it because he gets to use his science brain to manufacture that and whatnot. So I think that's cool.
I think I'm more web shooters as well because I think the old cartoons use web shooters.
Is that the default?
That's what he is.
So I feel like my first experience of it was web shooters before Tobey Maguire one. So I feel like I've always been more web shooters are normal, and then the other ones like a bit weird. And even when this one, the way they showed it was gross, so it just made it even.
That was disgusting.
He's like pushing out. That was gross.
That was gross. But I would say it just makes way more sense that he can make it biological.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, it does.
The whole thing is he's mutating and getting like spider DNA, which I do like how they did it in this one, where like as the spider DNA was getting higher in him, he gained that ability. I think it does make sense. So, yeah.
I thought it was going fully down the man spider route where he's going to grow the arms and.
That would have been crazy.
Horrid.
Yeah, that's what happens in the cartoon, isn't it? He basically starts turning into a spider, and I thought that was good. That's what it was going to be.
That would have been horrid. That would have turned into a full-on body horror.
We don't know because the first time he blacks out, he wakes up outside, like inside
in the net.
That's what. Yeah, so we don't know what happened.
True.
He could have gone full on.
That's why I thought he was going to wake up out of the web, and then he'll have the arms coming out and stuff as well. And I thought they'd be like that, but he just woke up and then put the juicy shorts, trousers on and stuff. I liked the fight with the hand at the end as well. I thought that was really good.
Oh, that was a good fight. Yeah.
Very good fight.
Dope.
Is this our first introduction to the hand in the MCU as well?
I think so, yeah.
Technically, but I think they were in the Iron Fist.
They were, weren't they? I was like, was it Iron Fist? But yeah. I feel like the hand are quite good ninja villains in the cartoons and stuff.
Yeah. I saw probably on Reddit, I saw people debating who would win the hand versus the foot from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I'm like, oh, that'll be a good scrap. Very good scrap. I think the hand would depend. If it was like equal numbers, it would be the hand. But the foot are just a bigger organization. So, anyway, the watch list.
Yeah, you go first. You started with Spider-Man.
The watch list. Yes, I saw Spider-Man. I've been watching loads of The Rookie. I'm on like season 5 now. Funny police procedural. Yeah, it's good. I signed up to a whole new streaming platform just to keep watching it as well, which is insane.
Well, like one of Amazon or something.
So I have Now TV already for sports, right? And I got the entertainment package as well to continue because they have seasons 5 to 8 are only on Now TV. So I was watching it on Netflix, 1 to 4, and then when it finished on there, I was like, I need more.
It's so annoying how they do that. Yeah. Like, just put everything on one platform at least. If you're gonna have things streaming somewhere, at least put them all in the same place.
Yeah, so jarring. So I've been watching that. I watched Dune 1 and 2. Because obviously 3 is coming soon, so I wanted to have a little refresher.
Doomsday coming.
Bad boy movie. I'm way more hyped for Dune than I am for Doomsday. And it's not even close, I don't think. Then I think that might be it. Let me quickly just check my list and see if I wrote down anything else. But I think that's probably pretty much.
You mentioned The Odyssey.
Yeah. I watched The Odyssey. I went to the cinema and watched that as well. That was banging. Can't lie. I wasn't expecting it. I did not expect it, but yeah, great stuff. Cam, you should definitely watch it.
I want to watch it.
I know you wanted to see the scene, innit?
With the witch.
Crazy.
Oh yeah.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy, unsettling, and I don't know how they did that without
CGI and stuff. Yeah.
Insane. Watch The Odyssey, and then I've been watching Tomb Raider King as well.
Tomb Raider King.
Do you know what? I've been impressed by it so far. To be fair, to be honest.
I think I didn't read the article, but it's the headline was like, so Levelin's brother that's doing better than it or something along those lines, and I was like, I didn't actually read the article. I was like, I'm assuming it's Tomb Raider King, but I didn't. Yeah.
I've been really impressed with it. Like, it's got way more depth at the beginning than probably Solo Leveling had. Probably its entire time. Solo Leveling is really about depth, but. Like, I like how it set itself. I was very nervous that it was going to just look and feel exactly like Solo Leveling, and it just doesn't. It's like lighter than Solo Leveling. Like, there's more jokes and more light-hearted flavor about it. The animation style is obviously very different.
The manhwa reads and feels different to Solo Leveling's manhwa as well.
Yeah. Obviously, I haven't read it, Solo Leveling, so I don't know. But,
yeah, man, you're missing out.
Yeah, man. If you had the physical copy, I'd be reading it, but you don't. So.
He does.
I got them all.
If I had time, then I'd be reading it. I still got the beginning after the end number 5 over there to read at some point.
You might as well give up on that, bro.
You don't keep saying that's the one.
If you don't like it by now, I don't think you're good. Put the fries in the bag, bro.
Nah, you lot were saying it was gas, and then all I've seen is just Arthur smiling. Like, I'm like, why is he so happy? Like, what's happening? Anyway. But yeah, I think that's it for me.
Cool. I'll go next then. I said I went to cinema twice to watch The Ice Cream Man, which was very weird. It was a funny horror film about kids eating ice cream that turns them crazy, and it's strange film. But it was it was a secret screaming, so like I didn't know what I was going to watch. But it's screaming because it's a horror-y film. And then I watched the Tony film, which was a secret screening as well, it was alright. It was A24, one of their films as well. So yeah, it was decent.
That's more so what I want to see. I don't know that much about Anthony Bourdain, but A24. So far, they've convinced me that
they're a good studio. Yeah,
their movies are worth my time.
Yeah, like it. I don't know if it's worth your time.
No. Because what have I seen? I've seen the drama. I've seen and Mike Supreme, and both of those were very much worth my time.
They're much better.
Okay.
Much better. I'm trying. What other films did they got? They did the Rocks one as well.
Smashing Machine.
Did you watch that?
No. I'm trying to think what else. I think they did Challenges with Zendaya as well. That was
decent. I enjoyed that.
I haven't seen it, but it was meant to be really, really good.
That was so tapped, but it was decent. That was actually quite good. Yeah, I feel like literally the same thing. When I saw them, I was like, I'm in. All right, I'm ready for this. I didn't know what I was watching, and then saw that come up. I was like, okay, yeah. All right, this is gonna be good. And then it was decent, but it wasn't anything special.
Okay, fair.
But it was I wouldn't say you need to go in the cinema and watch it in a hurry or anything. If you're like, I want to go to cinema to watch something, there's nothing else, then yeah, give it a watch. You might like it, but I wouldn't say it's anything you need to rush to watch. Yeah. Then besides that, I've been watching Vikings. So I finally finished Vikings, the initial show. So I'm watching the sequel now, Vikings Valhalla. So I started that, and then been watching A House of Dragons finished now, season 3, which was I enjoyed it. Other people have not enjoyed it so much, but I enjoyed it. I thought it's decent. And then I started watching the Knights of the Seven Kingdoms, the like
comedy version.
Yeah, the comedy Game of Thrones version, which it's a tough start, but it does pick up as the show goes on.
How long are the episodes?
They're only like 30 minutes. They're quite so the first one's like 45 minutes, and then the rest are like 30 to 35 minutes. But it's not like Game of Thrones. It's set in the same universe, but it's a bit more comic and a bit more lighthearted and stuff. Bless you.
Thank you.
And then I think that is it, to be fair. And then obviously Jojo'S, and yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, so I've been watching Grey's Anatomy, as I said last step.
Yeah.
I'm on season 7 now. I've also started watching Yu-Gi-Oh! The OG thing. Because I've never really watched it all the way through. Like, the only episodes I've really seen are the ones that we used to have on tape. Which isn't even the beginning of the show. Because I started watching the beginning. I've seen the first episode before. And then I think I've seen the second episode as well. But after that,
how have you not seen the rest?
I don't know. Because we didn't have the start of the show, did we?
Yeah, we did.
I thought we just had like some of the fight between the duel between him and Kaiba, the second one, not the first one, with the
ghost one.
Yeah, that one.
No, we had the beginning up until halfway through the Judas Kingdom. We didn't have the end of the Judas Kingdom. We had the beginning all the way to.
That's interesting.
I think where we had probably ends with the second duel.
Yeah, but that's the only episode I really remember.
No, you don't remember the Mako Tsunami, where flipping the Warrior Stone.
Yeah, no, I do remember that episode.
Attack the moon.
Yeah, but I only really remember. I remember those moments, but I don't remember. Like, I remember. I don't know when, but I remember seeing
the cards over the boat.
Yeah, I remember seeing that, and I remember seeing Exodia, and I remember seeing Attack the Moon, and I remember seeing the first Kaiba duel play out again in the Ghost version. But I don't remember anything in between. So I'm watching it now, and it feels like I'm seeing it for the first time.
Okay, that's good.
And I definitely haven't seen anything after that as well. So
you don't know Malik?
I obviously, like, over the years I've seen things, but I don't really know the storylines and stuff that happens.
Merrick? It's not Malik, it's Merrick.
Merrick, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh has been trending on Twitter recently. It's so funny because someone tweeted Yu-Gi-Oh just was such a straight up cheater. He did what he wanted, and then like everyone's just quoting it, like with clips of the moon destruction. Him like, I draw Sky of the Shield, and I play it, and he drew it and just played it down. They're like, and then everyone's like, what? How did he do that? He willed the card. He didn't even. It's like
I'm watching it now, and everyone is doing whatever the hell they want.
Yeah,
like, in his first duel versus Weevil. He summons a monster, which is like a caterpillar, and then summons another monster, which puts that caterpillar into a cocoon. and then comes out a month afterwards. I'm like, but that's not how that works. Like, that second monster should be a separate entity. Like, it's a separate thing. Or that card should be a
special summon.
Or it should be a spell.
Yeah.
A spell card that has an effect on. But yeah, I was like, yeah, you better.
It's so funny because, and at this point, the rules were actually in place as well. Like,
yeah,
so it's
I
not
was
even
like, surely the real cards are being made at this point, so they have a thing. But I also think that it would be cool. It would have been cool if they just kept it like that for every show, where it was just like, make it cool. Like, don't follow the rules, just make it cool.
Yeah, so it's not like the actual game. It's just like Pokemon, I guess. Like when you play Pokemon game versus the show, it's just completely different.
Yeah. That would have been interesting.
That would have been, yeah. I mean, the 5Ds, they were on motorbikes and stuff in the show.
But they've made that a game. Like, obviously they can't be on bikes, but like there's a thing called speed tokens that they have when they're doing the duels on the bikes, and they brought that in.
Oh, okay.
They had like a game version.
Yeah.
In real life as well, like a rule set.
Yeah.
A speed duel rule set.
Oh, okay. The other one that they were talking about on there was when Yugi's versing Kaiba, and he like polymerizes his mammoth with Kaiba's ultimate dragon, and it's like, now your dragon's gonna start destroying itself from the inside. It's like, you can't do that with polymerization. It just doesn't work like that.
Oh yeah, in his battle with Weevil, he just uses polymerization during Weevil's turn. I'm like, bro, that's not how that works.
Quick spell polymerization.
Yeah, there's all kinds of messed up nonsense.
And then he uses because he fuses his the dragon thing with the knight thing.
Gaia the knight.
Gaia the Fierce Knight with the whatever dragon.
Yeah.
Thing. And then he uses the dragon to attack the cocoon to destroy the cocoon.
Yeah. And it's weaker or something than it'll.
He like burns the cocoon or tries to burn the cocoon away, and then
because it's fire.
It just comes out of the cocoon anyways.
But Yugi wasn't the only one who was cheating. When you watch, like, when you get to the duel that he has versus Pegasus.
Yeah, Pegasus.
Now that's some bullshit. I'll tell you straight. That duel.
Yeah, that kept as well. Pegasus and the guy with the bandana.
Oh, the American bandana.
Yeah. They talk about him as well on Twitter. I was like, that duel, and I was like, yeah, it's
yeah, and then obviously Pegasus cheated so bad that his cards in real life was some bullshit.
Literally. Toon World was ridiculous.
So yeah, was that it then? Yeah.
Yeah, literally only that.
If you can watch Yu-Gi-Oh from the start, you can watch X-Men from the start.
No, I know I can. I just I need to do it. But I'm also watching Yu-Gi-Oh while I'm going to bed. So.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Unless either one of you have anything else you want to add on.
I finished A Way Out, the game.
I was saying, okay. I've never
finished it.
How was the ending? Was it good?
Yeah, really good ending. I'm not going to say what happens, but it's a very good ending. I would recommend giving it a go if you get a chance.
Yeah, we'll do.
Giving it a playthrough.
These people need to start releasing one-player versions of these games.
They really do, because
I'm here, got no friends, got no girlfriend, can't play these damn games. Or I've got no one to play.
They really do, because even me, I'm like, I want to just put on one of these games and play it, because these games are sick. Like, all their games are sick, but the 2-player games are good, so I reckon they should stick with it as well. But just give us the option to play one player if we need to.
Like somehow just figure it out, man.
No.
Like Portal was a great game which you could play as 1 player or 2 player. Unfortunately, that's not come to PlayStation 5, but that was a great game in both.
They should stick to making split screen games only, because they're the only people doing it. And
I'm not even saying they should make 1-player games. I'm saying they should add 1 player.
But then they literally have to completely change so much to do that. Like, it's kind of like, you know how people make the inverse argument with, like, for example, when Sparking Zero was coming out, and there's that whole kerfuffle of them being like, oh, if we make a split screen, we're going to have to render it twice and render it 10, blah, 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 and it's going to mess up everything. The opposite is going to be true of that. How they're going to take away half the game, basically, and make it still make sense. Because so much of it is collaboration, and especially this studio, their games, you do so much collaborative work to solve the thing. So that how they have to basically change to make it work in with one player, they either have to change the puzzle in some shape or form, or just have a CPU version of the character do half the work for you. But then it's not as fun.
Nah. Do it like Lego games, so you can just jump between characters, and then the AI will do some stuff, and you can jump to there if you want, and do half the level, and then jump to have one.
That's what I was going to say, but I think they would still have to try and change. They would have to change up the puzzles, the way the puzzles work.
Yeah, because
it's just in the one
time.
in the one player version of the game. Like,
sorry,
it's just in the one player version of the game. The 2-player version of the game
but
will
that's
still
more
be the
work.
same.
It's more work.
Yeah.
It's more work, and
you can charge more money for it. Whatever.
The time that they're spending working on the 1-player version of the game is time they're not spending on the 2-player. They should stick to doing what they're doing. I like what they're doing, and you need to get some friends.
I have friends. They just don't play games.
You just find some better friends. So, there you go. But yeah, I finished the Metamorphosis, the Franz Kafka book that I bought in Prague.
Good stuff.
Crazy, man. Funnily enough, actually, no, don't get any friends. That book tells me don't have friends. Don't have friends or family. Like, just don't.
Damn.
Or family.
Well, mostly family. But
friends but not family.
I mean, the book doesn't say much about friends, but the position it takes on family makes it seem like you shouldn't have anyone. So basically, okay.
Sounds like a good book.
Very, 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 very quick cliff notes of what happens in this book. So this guy, he has a job. Basically, he's a traveling salesman of some sort. And his entire family, his mom, his dad, his little sister, are dependent on his salary, right? His dad is basically kind of like medically retired, let's say. And then his mom and his sister's young, and then his mom doesn't work either. So they're dependent entirely on him getting up and going to work. One morning he wakes up and he's been turned into some kind of beetle, let's say. Giant human-sized beetle. Then basically the rest of the book is him and his family coming to terms with what's happened to him. Obviously, he can't go to work anymore.
Yeah.
And basically, the dad just immediately is just almost filled with rage about the situation. The mom can't bring herself to look at her son anymore. The sister at first is like the only one who tries to take care of him, but she similar to the mom, can't really look at him, so she likes to put out food for him and stuff, but she wants him to be like hidden away in the corner of the room, like so she doesn't have to see him, blah blah blah. And as the book goes on, the family just resent him more and more and more. They get jobs of their own, they get to, their lives start to go in different directions, and he's still this beetle, blah blah blah, that can't really do anything for himself anymore, fend for himself, blah, blah, blah. And eventually they just want him, they're like, we have to get rid of him, we want him dead. And the dad basically attacks him and he ends up dying.
Damn.
And so I feel like the moral of the story is, don't have people around you because they'll love you when you're useful, but the minute that you're not, the minute that you're not useful anymore,
they want to kill you.
They want nothing to do with you. And the minute they're no longer dependent on your salary, they're just like, fuck this guy. Kind of depressing.
Damn, that's rough.
And that's just obviously a very, very high level brief. But that's basically what happens is that, and I think that's what the kind of moral of the story is that, be careful of like giving people too much of your energy, because they may not be so inclined to do the same for you when you need them. So maybe don't get friends, but also get friends so you can play the game. I'm joking. But we can play the game also. We live together, but you don't want to come down out of your room at any point. You just always want to be in your room, so that's why.
You can play online together as well. In the same house, just say.
Jokes. But yeah. Anything else? No,
not from me.
All right, the next episode in 2 weeks' time, where we'll discuss the next 11 episodes of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6, Stone Ocean. That'll be episodes 15 to 26. But yeah, for another 2 weeks, we are out of here. Peace out. The 5 Letters Podcast.